Gizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in and you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G's. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money and chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. Yeah, we on our way to the top, well over 50,000 subscribers, and we're on our way to 60K. All right, even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. All right, now listen. Do me a favor. Wipe off your feet before you step into the big house. You understand what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV. You know where you at. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know how I'm giving it up, and you absolutely know how I'm putting it down. All right, now listen, man, big salute. I see y'all in here. Hey, listen, man, we back. We back like we never left. You know what I mean? We back like cook crack. Yeah, I'm talking, yeah, pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. We back. They can't stop that pure dope. They can't stop the truth. They'll never be able to stop the downloads. And I want to give a big salute to everybody in the DM, everybody that reached out, everybody that understands that we are a threat to the establishment. And sometimes things like this go down where they shoot at your channel. They attack you in the algorithm. You understand what I'm saying? So big salute to everybody that reached out, everybody that understands, everybody that subscribed. We only going up. And yeah, we back like cook crack. We ain't going nowhere. Appreciate that. FBA Kush Boy, what it do, my G? Appreciate that 4 or 5 piece nugget. You understand what I'm saying? Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. We about to turn up on this channel. It's about to get real wicked. It's going to get deep. It's going to get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. And it's about to be a military grade security. I'm going to talk directly to my blue wrenches in a little while. Don't worry. Salute to everybody coming in here. I want y'all to come in here. You know what I mean? And we're going to have a conversation, but we are back. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. The Realest on YouTube. Yeah, I'm the last of the Mohicans. There ain't no other channel like this. Ain't nobody else. Hey, listen, they all been compromised. All right, so big salute. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Hit the like button and do what you're supposed to do. 50 Cent exposes TIP. Yeah, it's getting nasty out here in these YouTube streets. Yeah, I want to tell y'all something. Before we go any deeper into this, before we bait the algorithm, because you already know, yeah, we got to bait this algorithm. They definitely on to the channel. So before we go into any deep conversations, we got to bait the algorithm. And I want to tell everybody that's listening, anybody falling under my voice, I want to give y'all a word of advice. Leave 50 Cent alone, my G. All right? Curtis Jackson, yeah, 50 Cent, whatever you want to call him. Keep his name out your mouth. All right, that's first and foremost. I got to say that. I don't know where y'all leave 50 Cent name out your mouth, okay? Especially if you from Ratlanta. Yeah, if you from Ratlanta, keep his name out your mouth. But this go for any and everybody. I think everybody should talk to your PR, yeah, your public relations department before you say 50 Cent's name in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, I would suggest that you do that. Okay? All right, so it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But the whole situation with TIP testifying, it's come back up. Messing with 50 Cent, it has resurfaced. And I can't be biased with this situation. I gotta keep it all the way funky with y'all. The same way we talked about Max B, we gotta talk about TIP. It is what it is. All right. Big salute to the chat. Yeah, we back in the building. Hey, listen, bear with me. Let me knock some of the rust off. I'm a little rusty. The higher ups and the elites are not playing with this platform. And we about to get on some military grade security. Yeah, I'm gonna give my people, I'm gonna give my wrenches a chance to get in here. We gonna talk about T.I., 50 Cent, snitching. Yeah, we're gonna talk about what they want to talk about in the algorithm because we're baiting the algorithm. Oh, listen, listen. Tonight, oh yeah, we gonna talk. Yeah, it's gonna get deep. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Tonight, when I go live again tonight, oh yeah, y'all don't want to miss this one. But right now, we baiting the algorithm. All right, big salute to the chat. Yeah, it's about to get military grade security. All my big wrenches, all my wrenches. We about to. It ain't gonna be no more games being played. If you play in the chat, we shooting yap out of here. And I ain't gonna listen. No more games being played. We gonna talk to the wrenches, man. We gonna talk to the moderators. We about to really lock this. Listen, man. I know. Listen. I know y'all miss me, man. It get boring in these YouTube streets when GMB TV. Yeah, it get real. It get real. It lacks luster. These YouTube streets lack luster when I ain't around. Big salute to the chat. Listen, man. Y'all already know how we do here, right? Before we go any further into this, man, I gotta do some customizations to the chat. I got to do some customizations to the chat. The higher ups and the elites are always paying attention. They're always playing chess at the highest level. All right? They always trying to muffle the message. They always trying to shadow ban the channel. The higher ups and the elites understand that Grown Man Business TV is an absolute threat to the algorithm, a threat to the establishment. They also understand that the revolution will be televised right here in these YouTube streets. That's why they attack my channel. That's why they shot my channel down. Yeah, they didn't want me to be able to deliver these downloads. They didn't want me to be able to come back. They don't want me going live with y'all. They don't mind me giving y'all these pre-recorded videos, but they don't want me going live with y'all. They understand the transfer of energy is real when you go live. Oh yeah, it's a real transfer of energy, direct to consumer when you hit that live button. All right, so before we go any further, we're gonna do some customizations to the chat. Not only are we gonna do customizations to the chat, it's about to be military grade security going on in the chat. When I get my wrenches and when I see my wrenches in here, we're gonna talk. We ain't playing no more games. We're not gonna give you a chance to shoot down the channel. Oh yeah, we about to get into this, man. Big salute to the chat. Let me handle my business, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yo, what it do? Yeah, we back in here. They can't hold the realest down, man. They can't hold the realest on YouTube down. They can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Big salute. Let's see what we got, man. TIP. I don't know who told you to talk about. You keep 50 Cent name out your mouth. That's really all I could keep his name out your mouth. All right, let's get into this, man. Big salute to the chat. 50 Cent, TIP. We got to talk about this, man. You know, now listen, man, you see that right there at the bottom of the chat. You see that right there at the bottom of the chat, right? Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, using your Twitter fingers to do all the Twittering in the chat, all in the live stream with the Twitter fingers doing the Twittering and all the Twittering with the Twitter fingers that you like to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tap into yours truly, the realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business. Yeah, tap in, all right? Now, I got to say this, right? I got a lot of DMs, you know, in regards to the chat, in regards to the live, and in regards on what they trying to do with this channel. But I also got a lot of DMs with clips of the homie Zippy talking about T.I., right? And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of clips of Tip and Zip talking about TIP and 50 Cent, right? And I gotta say, man, I had to totally agree with Zip. It's rare that I agree with homie, but it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know, we've been talking about this for a long time, and the situation with TIP, it's nasty work on multiple different levels. It's multiple different angles, and it's disgusting, right? So the same way we talk about Max B, there is no, I got no dog in the fight. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got no favorites when it come to this. I'm speaking about these situations because first and foremost, we baiting the algorithm. Secondly, what you got to understand is, for everybody that want to be in the streets, for everybody that want to partake in that gangster lifestyle, everybody that want to be a hooligan, a drug dealer, a shooter, a slider, whatever you want to call it, y'all need to hear these rules. I'm a tax-paying citizen on American soil. Yeah. This don't got nothing to do with me. This got everything to do with you. And when you get in these situations where it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap, you will always be able to hear my voice in the back of your mind saying, nah, don't say nothing. Oh, you signed up for this. Yeah, you signed up for this. Don't say nothing. You can't say a word, my G. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? It's nasty work. It's nasty work. And just like Max B, TIP got put into a position where you either gonna bend, break, or fold, or you gonna stand on that street code. And the majority of these dudes ain't standing on no street code. They might rap it, they might sing about it, they might preach about it, they might make you think and make you believe that that's what they into, but behind closed doors, oh, they get real loud in them quiet rooms. Behind closed doors, they working with the people. Behind closed doors, they eating the cheese. Oh yeah, Swiss cheese, American cheese, mozzarella cheese, jack cheddar cheese. Yeah, shredded cheese. How you like it? Yeah, how you like it? Behind closed doors, these dudes got a mouthful of cheese. They've been, yeah. Any kind of cheese you like, we got it. Go. What you like? What kind of cheese you like? TIP. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain, you already know. I kept the receipts. I don't go nowhere without the receipts. I don't step out the house without the receipts. So we gonna run through these. Yeah, we gonna run through the receipts. Provolone, yeah. Jack cheddar, Swiss, mozzarella. Do you like it in block cheese? Do you want government cheese? Yeah. Oh, we got government cheese, blue cheese. We got whatever kind of cheese you like. And see, again, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap because the examples that you're supposed to go by when you in the streets, y'all don't want to talk about those examples. I'm going to give you a prime example. C Murder. We're going to talk about C Murder tonight. C Murder is a prime example of what you're supposed to do. Why, yeah, your ass go to jail. You're supposed to stay in jail. Yeah, don't cooperate. Don't take the stand. Don't say yes, sir, and don't say no, sir. Your ass supposed to. That's why C Murder ass ain't gonna get out of jail, and we're gonna talk about that. Okay? Oh yeah, we back, man. I'm a little rusty. Don't worry. I just want to bait the algorithm. We got something real important we're gonna talk about tonight, but I want to bait the algorithm and just let y'all know that we back in here. Yeah, I couldn't wait. When I saw that the live button was green, I'm going live. Yeah, I ain't set nothing up. You see the light shining on me. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But we going live again tonight. It's going to be wicked. This one's going to be epic. But right now, we're going to talk about T. You know what, TIP? I'm tired of talking. I got some receipts that we need to go through, Tip. And you got some explaining to do. Yeah, you know what? Let's give some context to this. Money, hoes, cars, and clothes. Yeah. I'm in a drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner looking at me to see if my eyes open. Cause I've been drinking, I've been smoking, riding down 285. Yeah! 444 FF Fabrics Porsches. Black leather seats as fast as Air Forces. You was rapping that thug gangster shit. You was talking gangster, and you was talking thugged out. And then you got around them goddamn people. You know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of I'm tired of doing it. You got around them people and you told them you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Stack so yeah. You went in that courtroom, TIP, and you told those people you can have whatever you like. Yeah, stacks on deck, Patron on ice, and we can talk bottles all night, babe. You can have whatever you like. I said, yeah, yeah. You told them dog fur having Caucasoids they could have whatever. Yeah, you did that, TIP. You told them people you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Shorty, you the finest. Love the way you pop it. Brain so good, you could swore you went to college. Money in deposits, vacations in the tropics. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. My bitch can have what she want. Yeah, you told them goddamn people. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. You fucked up, Tip. Yeah, you fucked up. And you know what? We got to talk about it. You know what? Let's let the people go ahead and give y'all some context of what we're talking about. Go ahead and talk. Look.
The rapper, with the #1 album in the country, is expected to testify in a murder trial in Hamilton County later this week.
T.I. is expected to appear as a witness in the murder trial of Hosea Thomas. Thomas is accused of killing Falant Johnson, the personal assistant for T.I. in '06. Local 12's Joe Webb was inside the courtroom for opening statements. Joe joins us live.
Now I want to say something real fast. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, Tip. I'm going. Listen. I want to say something, and Tip. We gonna get to you, but that's a goddamn alien right there. I keep on telling you this. Listen to me. I can see through the smoke and mirrors. It's hard when you can see through the smoke and mirrors because you can't live a regular life. Because every time you look at the dog fur, you can see. And this dog fur having Caucasoid man right here is an alien. Yeah. I told you, they put a goddamn bow tie on him, sit him up. Oh, TIP is expeditiously going to take the stand. But if you look at this dog, if you look at this person, this is an alien. Look at that nigga. Look at this right here. Look at his head right here. Look. Look at his goddamn cranium right here. That's an alien, man. Look. Now listen to me. At first glance, you thought he was just a respectable white man sitting up there talking. Oh, TIP is supposed to take the stand tomorrow for testifying in a murder of Falant Johnson. But if you can see through the smoke and mirrors, that's a goddamn reptilian, man. That's a whole alien talking to us. Yeah. A white man with a head that motherfucking big is an alien. All right? Respectfully. I'm not trying to disrespect you. But your goddamn head, they should have covered up your goddamn cranium. They ain't even hiding it no more. They ain't hiding it no more. They putting the goddamn aliens right there. Look! ahead and talk to the people then. Fuck it, I'll talk to the people.
One album in the country is expected to testify in a murder trial in Hamilton County later this week.
T.I. is expected to appear as a witness in the murder trial of Hosea Thomas. Thomas is accused of killing Falon Johnson, the personal assistant for T.I. in '06. Local 12's Joe Webb was inside the courtroom for opening statements. Joe joins us live from the courthouse with new information in this developing story alert. Joe?
Well, Rob, testimony began this afternoon in that murder trial that's expected to draw crowds and extra security here at the Hamilton County Courthouse. T.I., one of the hottest rap artists in America today, is expected to testify later this week, maybe as early as tomorrow. Now, it was his personal assistant, Falon Johnson, who police say was gunned down while riding with T.I. and his entourage as they left a Roselawn club in May of 2006. Now, this morning, jurors toured the Club Ritz, that club in Roselawn, where police say it all started. Now, T.I.'s entourage was partying at the Club Ritz. They were there after a concert at Bogart's. There was a fight. According to police, they left in 2 vans, but according to the police, they were followed by Jose Thomas and his brother Padron. Shots were fired back and forth. 4 people were injured. Falon Johnson died. Now, T.I. is subpoenaed to testify tomorrow, but is not expected until Friday. The rapper has the #1 album on Billboard's rap chart, the Top 100. Today, both sides laid out their cases. The prosecution says Jose Thomas's brother will testify that he drove while his brother shot at T.I.'s van. The defense says all the testimony is coming from criminals cutting deals who didn't come forward for a very long time.
If this were a ticket and it were handed to you, I think the first thing that would jump out at you is, this is 2006.
Now, on a serious note, right? You know, that on a serious note, that was an alien, right? We gonna stay right there, but I wanna be very direct with this TIP situation. His friend was assassinated out there in Cincinnati, and TIP, he took the stand and he testified on behalf of the prosecution. You understand what I'm saying? And again, you know, in the street life, when you out there dealing and dabbling and you in and out and you doing these things, you either gonna be in it or you not. But as soon as it get real, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap, the majority of these guys are gonna start thinking about real life, family, kids, opportunity, success, money. And yeah, now all of a sudden your ass on the stand talking about what you talk. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. But for a long time, and we're gonna go to another receipt, right? But I want to say this. This is one of the reasons why you gotta leave 50 Cent alone. You gotta leave 50 Cent alone because for a long time we couldn't even find. Yo, this shit was like an hour-long testimony. Tip was on a stand for like an hour or 2 hours. Like that shit been erased off the internet. You can't even find it. You know what I'm saying? Like the real actual footage that we saw back in the day, because I remember watching it. The shit was like 2 hours long, an hour and a half. You can't even find it. They wiped it off the internet. But when you get to fucking around with 50 Cent Curtis Jackson, listen, man, you gotta leave that man alone, man. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be very honest with you. I'm talking, leave that man out your mouth. Don't challenge him to a versus. Don't challenge him to a card game. Don't talk about you. Leave all that shit. Just leave him out of it. Okay? Now, you know, Ratlanta, you know, it's nasty work. And again, we just baiting the algorithm. We just knocking the rust off right now. But you got to know something, man. It don't matter where you from. We're going to talk about the situation. This ain't just a New York thing. A lot of, you're talking about Max B. Well, now we talking about TIP, Kurt. Yeah, Clifford Harrison. See? See how that sound when you say it out loud? Clifford Harrison. That nigga name was Clifford. The man named Clifford, man. You feel what I'm saying? Money Rose. That nigga name is Clifford. You should have known he was going to talk to the people. With a name like Clifford, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get into another receipt. I want to get right into this. I don't want to waste no time. TIP, they said you was set to testify. In behalf of the prosecution, you was going to talk to the people. Well, we going to clip this up. I'm going to make we're going to make a pre-recorded video. TIP, I want you to talk to the people. Now, mind you, a lot of the time I say talk to the people, I don't mean that literally. You understand what I'm saying? It's a figure of speech. When I go into these receipts and I say, talk to the people. But in this particular receipt right here, Mr. Clifford is talking to the people. Yeah. Oh, this is literally. This is not figuratively. This is a literal statement. Talk to the people. TIP, Clifford Harrison. Go ahead and talk to the people, my G. Look at you, look.
States Exhibit 34K.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil.
Okay.
Oh, that's his body.
And 34A.
Yeah, that's the entry wound.
And that's a picture of Falant with a bullet hole in his head.
Yes, it is.
And that's the bullet hole that you described to the jury as being in his temple on the left side.
Yeah.
How did Falant's family find out about his death?
I told him. I called his mom first, then I told his.
No, I want to stop right here. I want to stop right there. You know what? I'm gonna wait. Go ahead and talk to the people. Tell them, look.
Cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was his little girl?
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. 5 years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told him how much he loved her.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first, and then I told her what happened to the best of my knowledge, and I told, I didn't get to really say much after that. There wasn't much else to say.
4K.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm gonna speak to that, but I want to say something, right? You ain't supposed to be up there explaining nothing. Nothing. I'm talking like Whitney Houston. Nothing. Like you ain't supposed to be up there saying a goddamn word to the people. And I want to make something clear to you. The dog fur don't give a goddamn about Falant mama. Oh, I had to tell his mother. I had to tell his daughter. I had to tell him that he won't be. If you look at the judge's face, he thinking about bologna sandwiches and pork chop soup. He thinking about the pork chop soup that his wife made last night. If you look at the judge's face, he don't give a damn about, they see black people shot every day. Yes, on the stand talking and explaining what happened, and he thinking about that unseasoned chicken soup that his wife made last night. He daydreaming about dog fur on dog fur. Yeah, laying and sleeping in the dog fur. Yeah. The judge face, I'm telling you, they didn't give a damn what you was talking about. The judge saying, man, that pork chop soup last night was real tasty. Yeah, my wife made pork chop soup last night. Yeah, she boiled the pork chops and put the pork chops in the soup last night. Look.
You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil. Oh, that's his body.
In 34A.
Yeah, that's the entry room.
And that's a picture of Falant with the bullet hole in his head.
Yes, it is.
Look at his face right here. Look.
And that's the bullet hole that you described to the jury as being in his temple on the left side.
Look at the judge's face right here.
Yeah.
How did Falant's family find out about his death?
I told him. I called his mom first, and I called.
Look. The judge saying, man, I can't believe this is TIP. We got TIP. Yeah, I listen to TIP. I listen to trap music. I'm Serious. Paper Trail. I listen. Yeah, that's TIP. That's the gangster rapper TIP. We listen to his songs all the time. Yeah, my wife love it. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. You know the dog fur take our music and they sing it how they like to hear it. Man, he can't believe it. We got TIP on the goddamn thing. You can have whatever you like. Hey, stacks on deck. He can't believe it. He can't believe he's disgusted at you gangster rappers. Look at his face, look. Look at this nigga face, man. Look at him. He looking at TIP like, I can't believe your ass, nigga. Give a goddamn bop. What you doing here? Judge done spent money on your CD. Yeah, they listen to our music. You can have whatever you like. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you ain't supposed to be on the goddamn stand talking like this, man. Your word semantics. Oh, I felt like those bullets were meant for me. Well, goddamn, so you saying that you felt like them niggas was trying to kill you. Jose Covain and all them boys was trying to kill you. And that's what you just said on the stand. Go, look.
Then I told his cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was this little girl?
Look.
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. Five years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told him how much he loved her.
Now look at his eyes right here. Look at TIP and look at his eyes right there. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's the eyes of a scared man. That's the eyes of a tax-paying citizen. That's not the eyes of a drug dealer. Yeah, that's not the eyes of a gangster. That's the eyes of a man that has been assaulted. That's the eyes of a man on the stand talking to the people. Look.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So
Now I want to say this. You got a man that's sitting on the other side of the courtroom that's fighting for his life. You got a man on the other side of the courtroom that's fighting for his freedom. And for you to get on the stand and tell the judge, the DA, the prosecutor, the jury, that you felt that those bullets were for you, that's that right there, brother. Now I'm gonna tell you something. TIP is very articulate. Yeah, he know how to use words you never heard of. And I'm not being facetious. I'm not being facetious when I say this. But TIP is very articulate. He knows how to use words in ways you wouldn't believe. Okay? And when TIP told those people he felt that them bullets was meant for him, he understands that is underlined telling that, listen, all them bullets was for me. I felt like them bullets was being shot at me. Well, why would bullets be shot at you? You understand? You must have had a problem with somebody. You see somebody in this courtroom you had a problem with, Mr. TIP, Mr. Clifford? Mr. Clifford Harrison. They told us that you and that man right there had a problem in the club, and now you felt like the bullets was for you. See, niggas done got smart on how they tell on people. You know, it ain't like back in the day where they get your ass in the first 48 interrogation room and they get your ass some french fries and a cheeseburger, and now they got you talking. These niggas done figured out little underlining ways to get the point across. And that statement right there was nasty work. Now, before we go into this next receipt, I want to give y'all some context on how it's supposed to sound, right? When you get subpoenaed to go to court, that means you have been subpoenaed. You gotta go to court. You don't have no choice. All right. So the fact that he's on the stand, he was subpoenaed. That means he was forced, right? Hey man, do you know who this is? Yeah, that's Falant. That's the body. That, you know what I'm saying? Do you see what happened? Yeah, that's the exit wound. Did you tell his family what happened? Yes. What did you tell his family? I don't want to talk about that. I plead the fifth. Yeah, that's none of your goddamn business what I talked to his mama about in the court of law. Respectfully to the court of law. That's none of your business. Yeah. Well, how did you feel about the bullets coming into? I didn't feel nothing about it. Well, what happened? Tell us what happened in the car. I heard gunshots. I looked up. Falant was injured. Well, do you know who shot? I don't know who shot. Did you have any problems with anybody in the club? I didn't have problems with nobody. Do you know this man sitting over? I don't know him. I don't know who y'all got right. I don't think he did it. I don't think. Well, why would you say that? Because I don't know this man. You didn't have a encounter with this man right here? The defense? You didn't have an encounter in the club? No, Your Honor. I don't know this man. Well, witnesses told us that you had an encounter with Mr. Hovain right here in the club. It was a commotion. It's always a commotion in the club. It's always ruckus. It's always, it's a packed club, man. I didn't have no physical altercation with nobody. I don't know this man. Yeah, y'all need to release that man. I don't know who shot the car. You supposed to be trying to get that man off. That's what the street codes say you supposed to be doing. In the full clip of this, right? In the full testimony, T.I. talks about how Falant mom pressed him like, you gotta go to court. Nigga, like, nah, you gotta go say something. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? And what he was supposed to do is say, ma'am, I can't do that. R.I.P. to Falant. I'm gonna take care of his daughter. I'm gonna take care of you, but I'm not going to court. I'm not helping nobody do nothing. Do you know this man, Mr. Clifford Harrison? Absolutely not. I don't that man right there. Do he look like the man who shot the car up? I don't know who shot the car. I got in the truck. I heard gunshots. I got on the floor. I saw Falant that's it. What did you tell his mother when you spoke? I don't want to, I plead the fifth. That's none of your goddamn business. That's none of your business. This man right here looks like the suspect. That's when the witnesses describe the suspect, he fits the description. Well, I don't know nothing about that. I don't think that man had nothing. Y'all, matter of fact, I don't think that man had nothing to do with it. Free that man. That's what you supposed to did, T.I. Now, because you got onto the stand, because you made that testimony, you know, that's not the only thing that you did, TIP, that we been knew about this. This ain't nothing new. We been knew about TIP. We been knew about all this stuff right here. But when you fuck around with 50 Cent, oh yeah, no, trust me. I know it sound crazy, but the street code sounds crazy to tax-paying citizens. Yeah, when you look at the street code to people that go to work and pay taxes and raise families, that shit it don't look right. It don't seem right. But when you play it in the streets, these the code that you got to play by. And I just think that a lot of y'all need a reminder of this. Y'all is in the street, you're making videos, you're sliding, you're drilling, and then when the police come, you motherfucker get to talking. When the police come, you hold out your hands. You put the handcuffs on. When the police come, you walk into jail very nice and demure. And that ain't what this was. That ain't what's supposed to happen. Okay? But then you get on these records, right? And you talking about coke wave. You talking about trap music. You talking about dope boys in the trap, niggas. And you got us, well, you got the youngsters believing that's what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big salute to the chat. Listen, man, it's been a minute since I've been live. I'm just knocking the rust off. You know what? TIP, I want to let you talk. Go. Look.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count.
Now, I'm going into this angle right here because, you know, the whole situation in Cincinnati was nasty work. But then again, when you caught those gun charges, we never really understood how you only got a year and a day for having silencers, for having machine guns, for having all of these weapons. And not only having all of these weapons, but you also got about 7 to 8 felonies. You have multiple felony charges before you caught them gun charges. You see what I'm saying? They don't let you get out of that type of shit with a Crime Stoppers commercial and community service. See, I done jumped from Falant being murdered in Cincinnati and you taking a stand to a whole nother situation where you caught some gun charges. I'm talking some real high-end gun charges, silencers, AR-15s, all type of machinery. And then you got a year and a day. And you did a Crime Stoppers. You know, again, I've been told y'all these rappers are actors. But at the same time, what you got to understand is this ain't a New York City thing. This ain't a Texas thing. This ain't a California thing. This ain't a Virginia thing. It don't matter who you are. This shit is nationwide. This is how the Black Panthers was taken out. This is how Martin Luther King was assassinated. This is how Malcolm X. It's always a informant. It's always somebody in the mix eating the goddamn cheese. So I don't care who it is. TIP, Max B, Tax Stone, Troy Ave. I don't care who it is. If you gonna be in the streets, then we gonna call it how we see it. Now, all of a sudden, you done went to goddamn from trap music to the tipster. You done went from TIP to the goddamn tipster. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Tyson called, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't hold no goddamn punches. I wouldn't give a damn who he is. Mike Tyson called your ass the tipster. Because you're giving tips. Ratlanta, man. You know, I want to say this, man. Ratlanta might be the worst fall from grace that we've seen in hip-hop history. You know, we thought it was bad for New York City. We thought it was bad for New York City, but Ratlanta, it is no longer Atlanta. It has always been Ratlanta. The biggest fall from grace we've seen in a long time, my G's. Absolutely. Ratlanta. Full of goddamn rats. I'm talking, bitch, I don't know what's going on down there in Ratlanta, bitch. You motherfucker that went from snap music to rap music. Yeah. You motherfuckers in there. Listen, down there in Ratlanta, y'all done went from trap music to rap music. You can have whatever you like. Hey. you motherfucker get it, boy. You motherfucker get on it. You get around them people. When them badges come around, you bitch get, you can have whatever you like. Hey. Shorty, you to hide it. Love the way you pop it. Brain so good, I could have swore you went to college. Money in deposit, vacations in the tropic. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. Vacations in the tropic. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. The police can have what they want. In interrogation room, anything you want. And you ain't know I was gonna do it like that. Get up on the stand and testify like that. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it. Get it, I got it. Tell the mother, goddamn it, be quiet. Yeah. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. Vacations in the tropic. Police can have what they want. In the interrogation room by anything that they want. And no, you ain't ever thought it like that. How to get up on the stand and testify like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying down there in Ratlanta, you motherfucker done took this shit to a whole nother level, man. Yeah, you done took this shit to a whole nother level. And you got to be crucified for it. You got to be held accountable for your actions. And you're ratting. And you're telling, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. You got to be held accountable, nigga. And no, I ain't never seen a thing like that. And get up on the stand, testify like that. Yeah. No, I'm just fucking around. Hey, man, Tim, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Just listen, man. Just own this shit, man. You got to own it. Now, one thing I will say about Tip that I respect about TIP, let's get into something that I respect about TIP. TIP got up there and said, he responded to 50 Cent and he said, I'm not afraid of my past. Now, I respect that. Because unlike Max B, he ain't out here trying to defend what he did. He ain't trying to say, yo, X, Y, Z. Say, yo, I'm not afraid to, of my past. I am what I am. My name is my name. And Ratlanta is the goddamn database. Ratlanta is the launch pad for this kind of ratting. Ratlanta is the launch pad for this level of ratting. Ratlanta is the launch pad, and TIP didn't shy away from it. TIP is the godfather of this type of telling, this type of ratting. TIP has birthed a whole generation of undercover rats. Thug, Gunner, they all came from the cloth of TIP. Tipster. Now, I want to give TIP a second. I want to let TIP, you know what? Because this is what you got to understand something. Bitch, you got some explaining to do, Tip. And I respect the fact that you got up here with Joey Cap. Yeah, you and Joey Cap had a conversation where you was explaining yourself to the people. And I want to let my people hear you explain yourself. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to waste no more time talking. TIP, you done did all the talking that need to be said now. I ain't going to do no more goddamn talking. Yeah, you ain't ever know I do it like that. Get up on the stand and testify like that. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. Want it, I got it. Go get it, I copy. Tell the mother, yeah. Tell them other informants, be quiet. Racks on deck, Patron all night. And you can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm kidding. That's sometimes I got them, you know what I'm saying? Give you the goddamn, I can harmonize it. Yeah, I can harmonize it for you. Rats on deck. Rats on deck. Patron all night. And we can cooperate all night, baby. Yeah, cooperation. Fuck it. You know what? TIP, talk to the people. Look.
Wait, I mean, please, man, let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. This shit is, hey, listen, so the shit, I had my case going through the shit, negotiate back and forth, and I told my attorneys one thing, ain't no cooperation. Cooperation is off the table. Ain't no motherfucker, ain't no Rule 35. You know what I mean? Cooperation off the table. But anything else they talking about, I want to hear. You know what I mean? Ain't no cooperation, ain't nothing to tell on, ain't none of that shit. So they came back and was on some shit like, okay, well, we want to use you. We want to use you to help young kids, you know, keep from making the same mistakes as you did, and so on and so forth. And it just kept saying, and work with law enforcement. I said, I ain't working with no goddamn law enforcement now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm willing to goddamn go use my testimony and speak to kids to keep them going that, but I ain't working with no law enforcement. And my lawyer was like, listen, it's just the language that they put in there. Don't worry about it, man. And listen, I tell you what, you're going to go speak to the kids. They'll have some officers there. It's security anyway. You don't have to stand with them. You don't have to do that. And then it had something about a commercial in the plea agreement. And I just kept saying, man, nah, I ain't doing no commercial. I ain't doing no goddamn commercial, man. I ain't studying that shit. So I went through the whole process. And mind you, I'm on $3 million bond. You dig what I'm saying? They gave me a downward departure from my sentence, and they excused that with the community service and shit that I was doing. So one of the community service mandates was this commercial they wanted me to do. Now, mind you, what they wanted me to do was they wanted me to stand in front of some police and shit and goddamn talk I'm like, man, I ain't finna do that.
Mikey B, what it do, my G? Appreciate that 5-piece nugget. Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. They hit my channel. I've been out of commission, man, for about almost 2 weeks, man. I ain't been able to go live or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They hit my channel, tried to give me a strike on, they was trying to take my channel down for a live stream that I did, man. So this is my first time being live in like 2 weeks, but it's definitely a lot going on in these YouTube streets, my G. Now, TIP and Mikey, I'm glad you in the building because it's no bias with this. I wouldn't give a goddamn where you at. If you playing in the streets and you doing this, ain't nothing to talk about. King of the South. Virginia, we not really considered the South to the South. Virginia, we only considered the South to New York niggas and Philly niggas. They look at Virginia as the South. But when you go down south, they don't consider Virginia the South. Virginia's like the real East Coast. We not North, we not South. We right on the coast. Right on East. Not South, not North. We right there. Only New York niggas consider us the South. Down south dudes don't consider us the South. When they talk about down south, it starts with North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, and all that. But they never include Virginia when they talk about the South. So when Tip used to say he was the king of the South, we never really went against that because that shit ain't had nothing to do with us. Yeah. Yo, the king of the South. Well, we never spoke, or you never heard Pusha T go against that or go with that because we ain't really considered the South. Virginia's like this own little thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about the 757. That's the beautiful thing about Virginia. We are the top of the South and the bottom of the North. We are our own thing. We are that borderline. We are that line that separates the North from the South. So yeah, TIP been the king of the South for a long time. The king rap. Respectfully, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying though, when you got to do all this explaining that you doing in this clip right here, in this receipt, your ass ratted, brother. Yeah, you ain't supposed to have to do all this explaining because you ain't supposed to say nothing. Okay? Oh, they wanted me. Your name's on the affidavit. You ratted, kid. Yeah. I learned that from Nas a long time ago. Your name's on the affidavit, not after David. Yeah, salute to the homie China Brim. Not the after David. Alpha David, affidavit, but yeah, the goddamn after Davis or Alpha Davis. Yeah, whatever you like to call it, nigga. Talk to the people, Tip. Look.
So it got down to the last day before I had to turn in my goddamn, before I had to turn in my motherfucking, before I turned Javon to stop calling me. Before I had to turn in my all of my shit, my community service, my 1,000 hours that I had to do in order to be eligible for the downward departure. And motherfucker said, well, shit, you still got to do this drop. I get it. So now, I did the motherfucking drop. But hey, whoa. I want to say one thing. Tip has never gave any information to any form of law enforcement to get any man any amount of time for any crime. Period.
Now, Tip, that's a goddamn lie, Tip. Tip, we just saw you on the stand, brother, giving information that was used and helped the prosecution prosecute that man. Come on, son. Again, we got to keep this shit 100, man. And then these dudes, again, you get it. They get up on these applications, they talk and shit, and they convince the youngsters they ain't never did nothing. When we just saw your ass on the goddamn stand crying and pleading to the people. Oh, all of those bullets, I felt they were for me. Man, that's goddamn giving information. You told the people you thought them bullets was for you. That's giving information. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna let you talk because you got some more to say. But I want to say this, right? The same way you dudes in New York City feel about Max B, how y'all riding the fence, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all really like Max B. Y'all don't want to call him a rat because y'all really got a soft spot in y'all heart for Max B. And it broke y'all heart and it really hurt y'all to see that Max B told that he cooperated to get out of prison. That's the same way I felt and we all felt when we heard and we saw this shit about TIP back in the day. You know what I mean? That shit broke my heart, bro. Like, I rock with Tip. Tip, if you ask me, is the greatest rapper out of Atlanta. The greatest rapper out of Atlanta. There is no rapper in Atlanta with a better discography, with more hits. That was a bigger star on that level. TIP to me absolutely has 4 classics in a possible. Trap Music is a classic. I'm Serious is a classic. Urban Legend is a classic. Paper Trail is a classic. Jeezy don't got 4 classic albums. Ludacris don't got 4 classic albums. Future has never been, listen to me, respectfully. A lot of y'all might not remember TIP in his prime. Nigga, this Future ain't never had a song that did more spins and made more than Whatever You Like. 24s. Just living my life. Hey, hey, gotta get your paper, so live your life. Your life. Yo, that nigga Future ain't had nothing. There is not. That nigga Tip got 4 classic albums. I'm Serious is a classic. Urban Legend is a classic. Trap Music is a classic. Paper Trail is a classic. So when I first witnessed this shit back in the day of TIP, it broke my heart, man. It broke my motherfucking heart, bro. I couldn't believe this shit. Trap Music? The nigga who made Trap Music is on the stand? Ain't no motherfucking way. The dude who made I'm Serious is on the stand talking to the police? Yo, T.I. versus TIP, classic. There is no other Atlanta artist that is bigger than Tip, that got more classic material than TIP. So I was just saying that to say, this shit hurt us just like Max B hurt y'all. All right? But the difference is y'all trying to act like Max B ain't what he is. Y'all trying to make excuses for Max B like he ain't what he is. Like he ain't get up there and confirm. He confirmed everything that the prosecution and the judge thought it was. Yeah, we knew that they had guns on them. I sent my little brother over there. He took a gun with him because, you know, in case something go down, he was going to do what he needed to do. He went over there. He was going to steal the money. He robbed them. He killed them. Y'all don't want to put the stamp on Max B. But y'all, you know, down south, we been known this was what it was. The whole industry knew this was. When we saw TIP get a year and a day for having silencers. Listen, bro, for as long as I've been in the streets, I knew the last thing you want to get caught with is a fucking silencer. Yeah, I don't, you know, we could get the lawyers to work something out with the pistols. But if it got a silencer on it, I knew that shit in high school. I knew in 9th grade, the gun better not have a silencer. If I would have ever seen the silencer, I would have thought you was the police. When I was buying guns and you would have opened up a bag with guns in it and I would have saw silencers in there, I would have turned around and got out of there. No, I didn't know you. No, you don't want these? No, I don't want them. I don't want none of that. I didn't know you was doing. Yeah, I would have got. So to get a year and a day for a silencer, nigga, you talking to somebody. Yeah, you can't get out of it. Ain't no money gonna get you out of that. And then to have machine guns and silencers, nigga, you going to prison. And to be a felon with a silencer, bitch, you about to do 20 years. You about to get your ass, yeah, with it. Your ass doing 20 years, brother. Rich, ain't no getting out of that. Go ahead and talk to the people, Tip. Look.
Okay, let's go there. Let's go there, right? So now, you know, so rumors in the streets. Hold up, Tip. The rumors in the streets. Yo, how he get caught with grenade launchers and silences and all. I didn't want to go there, but you want to go. You want to talk about it? Now let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. You pushing this conversation. I'm not here to disrespect. I don't give a damn, man. Hey, man, I don't feel no way about it because the truth ain't hard to tell. I don't feel no way about this shit. Let me okay, so I get it. So the whole case started, right? I had a security, right? My security, he was telling me, hey, look, we need to upgrade our equipment at the house because I had 24-hour round-the-house security. We need to upgrade our equipment because we were having shit going on in the city where motherfuckers were goddamn running around with 100-round drones and fully automatics and shit. And, you know, they were running around with handguns. So they kept coming back saying they need to upgrade their equipment. So he'll tell me, shit, man, you need about goddamn 8,000 and we need to have a much to upgrade the equipment. I give it to him. So he'll go and he'll bring me back shit brand new in the box. I put it in my goddamn, my secret closet. And motherfucking, you know, every time they come on their detail, they grab whatever piece they want to use and then they put it back when they're done. So the motherfucker kept on just asking me for more shit to buy equipment. So finally he said, it's one last thing you need to get. It costs $10,000. I said, all right, bet. I gave him $10,000. Never thought about it again. So now this nigga keep calling me. Hey man, I got you. I got something I need to get you. I got something I need to get you. Got something I need to get you. I need to put it in your hand. I said, man, just take it to the house and give it to one of the guys on duty. You know, now I need to put it in your hands. I got to put it in your hands. It's special. I said, man, I'm doing a motherfucking rehearsal for a guy for the BET Award. He said, well, where is that? I said, it's at the Civic Center. He said, good, because I'm right here at the Walgreens. Meet me right here. I said, man, all right, man, shit. So I pull up. He get in. He's sweating like a motherfucker. And mind you, I told you, I'm used to getting shit in brand new in boxes. This nigga brought me some shit in a motherfucking bag with dust on it and shit. Unzipped and showed me a dusty, rusty ass motherfucker talking about this is fully automatic. Then he went to screwing on the silence talking about didn't and no flash, no bang. It came with it different. I say, nigga, I ain't asked for this shit, bro. I didn't ask for this shit, bro. This shit, I want this shit brand new in the box like you been getting. I don't want this shit, man.
No, I want to stop you. I'm gonna let him keep talking, but I want to stop you. I want y'all to understand this from a street angle, from a criminal perspective, right? None of that shit don't mean nothing. Oh, we was getting gloves to upgrade the guns and this, that, and the third, and this was going on in the city, and he called me this. None of that means nothing in the court of law, my nigga. They don't give a fuck what y'all was talking about and how y'all was doing it. They don't care, bro. You got in the car, you exchanged money for guns. You think you can go in the court of law and be like, yeah, because we was this, that, and the third, and I told him this, and I gave him the money. You just said you gave him the money to go buy guns. And yes, it's legal in Georgia. I'm from a place where it's legal too. But see, for a lot of you New Yorkers that come down south, oh, in Gwinnett County, it's legal down there. But y'all don't know the law. It ain't legal for felons. And Tip got 7, 8 goddamn felonies. He rap about it in his songs. Tip is a 7-time convicted felon. Yeah. First off, nigga, you got 7 felonies and you ain't got life sentence. Something wrong, but that's a whole nother conversation. Tip is a 7-time convicted felon. So none of those guns was legal for Tip to buy. That's why his people was buying them. That's why he was giving niggas the money and his mans was going out and they was buying the guns. Because Tip ain't supposed to have guns on him. So when y'all get in my chat, especially, I'm not trying to be mean to you New Yorkers, right? But when y'all get in my chat, oh, I'm from New York City and that's why a lot of the time y'all don't know what y'all talking about with the gun. That's why I was doing what I was doing in New York City. Selling your ass a gun for $1,200 that I got for $160, and then I take it to you, motherfucker, and you buying it for $1,000. I got this gun for $200. You bought it for $1,000 because y'all don't know what. So be easy. Oh, it's not against the law. That's what. Hey. A convicted felon down south ain't supposed to. You got multiple felonies and a silencer, your ass going to prison. It ain't, brother, Fulton County, you ain't going to spend a day in Fulton. You're going to be in Fulton County for 22 hours, and they going to put your ass on the bus. Yeah, going to prison. Angola, nigga. Yeah, they going to send your ass to Angola. Yeah. Sam Quentin, nigga. Life. Oh, yeah. Live. Yeah, they're going to be singing goddamn Jodeci. 38 by done degree. Ain't robbed of my destiny. I did a wouldn't body be fine. So, yeah, they going to get your ass life, nigga. Yeah. 7-time felon with 13 goddamn machine guns. Your ass going to get life in prison. All right? Respectfully, man. I'm just trying to, all this explaining you doing is letting me know you got cheese on your goddamn breath, TIP. If shit, yeah, got cheese on your breath, nigga. Yeah, you got cheese on your goddamn breath, nigga. Let me goddamn handle this business, man. Life. Oh, yeah. Temperature about 100 degrees. Ain't right my destiny. I live with a family tree. I'm in robbing my destiny. I think I'm fly away. Cause it's too good for man. I went down this way. I did all of my master plan. Because I can feel I should have been a little child. I would have gone down this way. Oh, yeah. And you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah. Rats on deck, Patron on night. Yeah, man. Big salute. But yeah, I had to goddamn take a. I'm an old man, man. I had to take a little intermission. Tip, you're talking too goddamn long. I had to use the bathroom. Yeah, talking too long, brother. Yeah, but it do, man. I'm just glad to be back, man. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man, I'm just glad to be back, man. These YouTube streets get real boring when I ain't around. Lackluster. Yeah, you got some of these niggas, they hanging out with DJ Vladimir. You got a few of these other niggas, they on Netflix with Maul and Marley and Raleigh and Marley and them boys and all that, So the YouTube streets is lacking luster. Yeah, it's real boring. You know what I mean? Yeah, these niggas is on Netflix with Rory and Maul and all that, and you got the other ones, they eating fried duck neck and fried Campbell soup and all that, So I'm just happy to be back, man. Word is bond. What it do, my G? I see you in the chat, man. I be seeing you all over these YouTube streets, man. Big salute. I got a lot of love for these. Yeah, see, niggas, I want these niggas to win, man. Yeah, go hang out. Go, listen, man. I want to see niggas win, man. But TIP, you got goddamn Swiss cheese on. You got to talk to the people, Tip. Look, talk to the people.
What the fuck wrong with you? All right, so right when I said I ain't want it, boom, they bust. I never took possession. He still had possession. He was still in the car. You dig what I'm saying? I had more guns in the car with me, but guess who they was registered to? Him. He bought them motherfuckers. They were his too. Now what they did was, though, they gave them probable cause to come search my house, so they went in the closet and got my guns out the closet and blase woo-de-woo. Okay. So now all the guns in the car, I got beat. And my argument was, well, check this out, bro. If the guns in the car, if you never would have charged me with this, you wouldn't have had no probable cause to get to the house, so you got to kick that out too. And my lawyer said, okay, look, we can make that argument, but I had a biometric scan with a fingerprint where every time I go in, you motherfucking, I put my fingerprint on there. So it recorded when I opened it with my fingerprint and when other people opened it with the code. So they're like, well, shit, bro, you can't get away from, you had constructive possession of these firearms. You might be able to argue that they didn't have probable cause, but why would you go through that if you got a year and a day plea right here? Why would you go to trial and risk 30 years if you lose? If you lose, it'll be, if they charge you for every gun, it can easily be 30 years if you don't beat the motherfucking probable cause. So I said, shit, fuck it, I'll take the motherfucking year and a day.
Now, this is what a lot of people skipped over, right? And again, when you got a nigga talking that fast, it's the word semantics, right? The real question is, how did you even get offered? How did you get offered a year and a day? The lawyer said, why would you take it to trial if we got you right here with a year and a day? Why would you risk going to jail for 30 years when we already got you a year and a day? But the question is, how did you even get to that? How did you get to the year and a day? How did that work? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Oh, we didn't have possession. You ain't gotta, you know how many niggas go to jail? Look, we just saw Finesse 2 times go to jail because his security had guns in the same car with him. Because what you got to understand is, as a felon, you ain't supposed to be in the same area with firearms. You ain't supposed to be in the same car with firearms. Nigga, you probably got to go ahead and get another car for your security to ride in, because you ain't supposed to be in the same room with no motherfucking guns. Big salute for that 5-piece nugget. Yeah. Not just a felon. He was a 6, 7-time felon. This nigga got 7, 8 felonies, bro. Convictions. They caught you in the car with guns. The FBI informant was selling you a gun. So you got guns in the car already. He get in the car with more guns to sell you. They go in your house and find more guns in your goddamn closet. And then they offer you a year and a day for all of that? Nah. You skipped over the part where you was eating the cheese. Yeah. Yeah, see? See what happened? You was talking to Cap Joe, right? Sir Cap-a-Lot. And then you was talking real fast and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? You skipped over the part where you and your lawyer was sharing a goddamn McCheese sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, your lawyer served your ass up a McCheese sandwich and grilled it. It was a McCheese grills cheese sandwich, and you was eating that cheese and all that. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna let you forget that. So why would you go to trial when you can get a year and a day? Cause you done already ate this cheese right here. Yeah, you done already ate the cheese. You done already talked to the people, and they willing to give you a year and a day for goddamn 14 guns. And you had guns in your house, in your closet. You got a biometric safe in there where you get using your thumbprints and all that. Yeah, well, we gonna fingerprint you too, nigga. We gonna put your fingerprints in the files. Yeah. Hey, go ahead and talk to the people. Look.
Shit. I take a year and a day too. So that's what motherfucker when motherfucker be talking about why in the fuck did I get off with all that shit. Cause the case was weak. The case was weak. I still think every day I wake up thinking I still could have beat him. But I'm glad I got damn shit. I did what the fuck I had to do. So ain't no ratting in that, nigga, at all. And nigga, ain't nobody finna sit and watch no motherfucking commercial and say, well, I wasn't gonna snitch, but since I seen this commercial now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. Nigga, if you gonna tell, nigga, you gonna tell. Nigga, fuck the commercial or no commercial. And if you a civilian, because this is what I was speaking to civilians, nigga. Nigga, if you a civilian, nigga, and you see a motherfucker breaking in a motherfucking old lady house, the old lady that got raped and beat up and robbed, or a kid missing or some shit like that, nigga, if you ain't finna go out and handle that shit yourself, nigga, you gonna have to goddamn get some authorities involved at some point in time, bro. Nigga, that's just a motherfucking man. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. And nigga think, nigga, I'm a rat, nigga. Knock my nose off when you see me, nigga. Nigga, shoot me in the head, nigga, if you think I'm a motherfucking rat.
Shoot you? No, Tip. Nigga ain't put no motherfucking hands on you, brother. When the people watching you got, no, hell no. People watching you. They trailing you. Yeah, you think somebody gonna put their hands on a man on a Crime Watcher video? Nah, you did a crime. That's the man off the Crime Watchers commercial. You can't put your hands, you basically an officer. Yeah, somebody put their hands on you. That's like putting their hands on a police dog. Yeah, a canine. Yeah, you can't put your hands on that dog fur. We already know that here at Grown Man Pennis TV. You don't want to put your hands. You don't want to physically harm the dog fur. So no. You think I'm a rat and do something to me? No, Tip. No, Mr. Clifford. We not gonna do nothing to it. Everybody say we not gonna touch it, Clifford. We don't want no smoke with you, Clifford. No. If you don't like it, you think I'm a rat, nigga, do something there, nigga, knock my nose off. No, Clifford, we ain't no one gonna hurt you. We don't want to touch you. I didn't touch him. No, I didn't. I didn't put my hands on him. I didn't touch him. No, Clifford, you thought you got us with that one. Yeah, well, nigga, do something there, nigga. No. Nah, man. Don't even. Nah, Clifford, we ain't gonna fuck with you. We ain't gonna fuck with you like that, Clifford. Nah, hell no, nigga. Hey, let me tell you something. When a man tell you, if you think I'm a rat, then shoot me then, don't you dare fall for that shit. Oh, if you think I'm a rat, nigga, then shoot me in the head. No, Clifford, we not gonna. Hey, watch out there. We not gonna do nothing to you. We ain't got no problem. We ain't got guns in here. If you can hear me, if there's a microphone around, we don't have no guns. We don't have no guns in this house. Nigga, if you think you're no, we don't have it's nothing in this house. If anybody is there a microphone in here, Cliff? I'm sorry, Cliff. Is there a microphone? Do you got a wire on you? We ain't got no guns in this house now. I'm sorry. Hey, Clifford. We ain't no guns in here. That's what I do to you, ass. You say so, I'm gonna glean up on you, ass, nigga. I'm gonna talk directly into the mic. We ain't got no guns. Don't never let a man tell you that. Do something to me then. No. That what you should have told the prosecution and them niggas when they had your ass in that motherfucking prosecution. You should have told that motherfucking prosecutor, if you don't like it, do something then, nigga. Nah, don't never let them play y'all position like that. They motherfucker. That's a telltale sign that your ass that you got cheese on your breath, nigga. That's a telltale sign that you got cheese on your motherfucking breath. If you don't like it, then do something to me, nigga. Shoot me in the head, nigga. Nah, ain't no gun. We ain't shooting nobody in the head. Can you hear me out there? No, I'm just saying that just in case. I'm just saying that just in case it's somebody that's listening right now. We ain't got no guns in here. We ain't gonna do nothing to them. Yeah, nigga. We ain't gonna do nothing to them. Why you talking like that? I'm just saying in case somebody was listening. I don't know if somebody might be listening. Is somebody listening to Clifford? Is somebody? We ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing to them. Listen to me. This is why they don't like me talking to y'all, especially on a live stream. Because if it's comedy or not, I'm going to give you the game. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going to hold no punches. It's a lot of dudes on the internet right now. Max B ain't a rat. He just did bad. Oh, Max B, he was talking too much, but he didn't tell on nobody. And this is what they want y'all to listen to. They want y'all to listen to that type of content. So then in your mind, subconsciously, you don't really want to, it's like you blurring the lines on what it is and what it ain't. The mob never blurred the lines. Word got out that your ass was talking to the police. We found your ass in the trunk. That's it. Yeah. Word got out that you was talking too much. They found your ass in the desert, in a hole out there in the desert. There was no in between. So now you got, nigga don't want to say this and they scared to say that and they don't want to call them a rat because they really want to have relationships and opportunities presented to them. So they don't want to keep it 100 because maybe that will burn a bridge. That's why they attack my channel. Because I'm just going to tell you what it is. That's it. When it comes to these rappers, when it comes to the higher ups and the elites, when it comes to everyday life, I'm just going to tell you what the downloads is telling me. And that's it. Max B, rap. That nigga told. That nigga Max B confirmed to the judge and the prosecution exactly what happened. He actually confirmed that it was premeditated, that they took the gun to New Jersey or to New York to steal the money with the premeditation that they might have to shoot these niggas because they are dangerous and they have guns. And then that actually took place and happened. He confirmed it. He basically said, I'm going to confirm it so y'all will let me go. But now Pooh Sims could never get let out. He could never fight it. He could never go to trial and appeal. He could never try to like find weaknesses in the case. Because the guy that you are in jail, the guy that was your co-defendant, have confirmed to us on record, you went out there with the pre-motion to shoot and kill. You went out there with the premeditation to rob, to steal, and to possibly kill. Oh, they can't use that in the court of law. You dumb niggas believe whatever they tell you. They can't use it in the court of law. If Pooh Sims goes to court and possibly has a shot at going free, the words in the confirmation of Max B will be used. It will be considered. It will be. Even if they don't put it out there, even if they don't tell you it's being used, in the back of their head, they all heard Max B, your co-defendant, the guy that actually set the play up, tell them, we all knew what was going on. We all set the play up. I sent them out there with the premeditation to commit murder. I went deaf on. I went deaf. Now they got this nigga out here, disco fever. Yeah. After you left me, more money, more clothes, more cars, more hoe that after you left me. I ate more cheese, more ratting, more capping, and more ratting. After you left. Yeah. They got Max B out this motherfucker tap dancing and boot shining. Disco fever for the wave god. So I'm saying all that to say, y'all here tip in the same boat. They got your boy out here, goddamn disco fever, nigga. And but when his ass was in that courtroom, what he was saying? Yes, sir. Did you and Pooh Sims know what y'all was doing when y'all went out there? Yes, sir. Did you set it up for Pooh Sims to go steal that money? Yes, sir. Did y'all know that those guys had guns on them? And yes, sir. Was it a premeditation where you knew that a body that this could turn from a homicide, from a robbery to a homicide? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then you get out here around us and it's coke wave and the purge and you're rapping and tapping and you're smoking weed and it's the wave guy. But when you was in the front of them white people, it was yes, sir, and it was no, sir. When you went into that courtroom with them goddamn dog fur having people and them goddamn police badges, Max B, you said we heard the goddamn we read the goddamn paperwork. Yes, sir. No, sir. Salute. Yo, it's Ratlanta too. Let's not call it Atlanta no more. Ratlanta got a rat power structure. Yeah. Yeah. Them motherfuckers out there in Ratlanta, they've been doing this ratting. Let me tell you something. Ratlanta is a unified force. They knew Gunna was a rat from a long time ago. They knew T.I.P. had did this motherfucking shit. They all knew it. They hung together. They stuck together. They built a conglomerate. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. It don't matter who it is, bro. It don't matter who it is. And I'm gonna tell you, and they get deep because This shit ain't just down with the rappers. It ain't just the rappers, bro. I'm talking everybody. All the gangster niggas, all the hooligans, all the content creators. When it come down to this shit, they got some explaining to do. You caught a body and you got 5 years probation for a cold-blooded murder. Nigga, you need to explain that. You need to take a live stream and just let's go through everything. Let's look at every word. It ain't just the rappers. It ain't just Max B and TIP. Yeah. Netflix Zippy, you got some explaining to do too, nigga. See? See how this work? I'm back. They thought they was happy I was gone. Yeah. I seen you niggas celebrating and all that. I seen you niggas celebrating. I got the clips and all that. My people's still on. They all cute. They still on point. You know what I mean? They still locked in. It ain't just TIP and Max B that got some explaining to do. Salute to the homie Zippy and all that. You need to explain how you caught a murder case and they let you go with 5 years probation. Nah, nigga. Oh, I was a minor. You weren't that young, brother. Let me tell you what they would have did to your ass. Let me tell you what they would have did to you. Let me tell you what they would have did to you. You in New York City where guns are illegal. You're not allowed to have no guns, right? You take a gun and you shoot a man in the back of the head. Bow. Cold-blooded murder. Cold-blooded murder. Right? You a juvenile. They will hold you in custody until you turn 18 and then charge your ass with murder. At the least, with a good lawyer, juvenile life. At the least. But 5 years probation for a cold-blooded murder, oh. Hey. All I'm going to say is you got some explaining to do. Yeah, you need to be up here like TIP and all that. Listen, you need to be up here like TIP explaining. So it ain't just the rappers. It ain't just the rappers. This shit go out. We not holding no punches. New York, down south, West Coast. Yeah, whack 100. We all saw and heard about what happened when they caught your ass driving from Texas up there wherever you was going with them semi-automatic weapons, nigga. How you get out of that? How y'all think how y'all think Whack 100 get his hands on all that paperwork? When Whack 100 tell y'all, yeah, my people's looked into it, who you think his people's is? Yeah. A convicted felon, right? Ex-criminal gets caught driving from Texas to wherever he was going with a whole goddamn trunk full of semi-automatic weapons. This is why y'all was happy. Y'all thought them people had got me and all that. Well, I'm here to I don't give a goddamn how you feel about it, nigga. You got some explaining to do. But see, everybody already say that Whack is the police. Everybody already say Whack is the police. But Zippy, you know, you got some fucking explaining to do. And I want to tell you something else to the homie Zippy. And salute to Zippy. This just content. This ain't nothing per. We just having fun with the content. I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love for Zip. Salute to Zip. I fuck with, but we having content right now. When you say, you know, I got out of jail, look at my face, I ain't got no scars on my face. That's because you was ducking work when it was time to go to work. If you would have went to work when it was time to go to work, you might have some scars on you. But when the Mexicans put that knife on your cell and told you to get down and lay down, you got your ass down and you laid down and you stayed down. So when you moving around the prisons like that, you might not get cut. When you ducking war, when you ain't trying to go to war, when you making excuses, when you being friendly extorted and all that, then you might not get no slicing cuts on your face. But when you go into war like China Brim and them niggas, and you out there and you doing what the hooligans do, you're gonna end up like China Brim with a cut on your face. You know what I mean? A couple little slashes on your lip and all that. That's what go with this shit. And I seen a lot of my homies in the, you know, I get the clips. You know what I'm saying? Word is bond. I be seeing you rock with the homie Zip just like I do. AP, you be over there rocking with Zip. I rock with Zip. But when he get to talking that fly shit, y'all need to bring up Blue Boy. He probably gonna block you if you do that, though, respectfully. The nigga Zip gonna block you, so don't do it. Don't do it. He gonna block you, you know what I'm saying? But when he get to talking that, oh, nigga, I ain't got no cuts on my face. Yeah. And you ducking smoke, you're giving the knife back. We gotta hold all you niggas accountable. All you so-called hooligan niggas, you need to be talking. Tip? Yeah, you Zip? Who was your lawyer, Zip, when you got that motherfucking five years probation for that murder? Who was your lawyer? We want to talk. We want to see who your lawyer. Who was the name? What's the name of your lawyer? Huh? What kind of? I ain't saying you ate the cheese. What kind of cheese did they offer you? What kind of cheese did they offer you? They had to offer you something. Listen to me. Listen to me. In all my years of criminology, I never seen somebody go catch a cold-blooded murder and get 5 years probation. Listen to me. They would have held your ass for 3 years. Your ass would have turned 17, 18. They would have charged you as an adult. Oh. I'm just fucking around. I'm just saying, man. We all you got them, all you TIP, Gunner, Max B. You know, like when I tell you, yeah, I gotta bait the algorithm, man. I gotta bait the algorithm, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going live tonight, man, and it's gonna be wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get deep, it's gonna get wicked. It's always gonna be deep in a rap. And I really needed to talk about, you know what I'm saying, some algorithm-friendly material, some algorithm-friendly content. I needed to talk about that before, you know, before we go into this topic for the night, man. This topic that we gonna go into tonight is it's gonna be a real one. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gotta and again, to the homie, word is bond. You know what I'm saying? When I get the clips of these live streams, I can see like who's in the live stream. So I know the homie, word is bond. You rock with Zip, you be over there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of the people that rock with me rock with Zip. That's why I say it ain't no smoke. I ain't got no smoke with Zip. You know, I love the fact that Zip is elevating his platform. He's elevating himself. You know what I mean? After 18 years in prison. But, you know, you can't hide from, You can't act like you ain't got no cuts on your face because you was just one of them niggas. Nah, you was being friendly extorted out there. Them niggas was, yeah. You ain't get out of that because you was just one of them dudes. Nah, nigga. Okay. And 5 years probation for a murder. You could have whatever you like. Yeah, rats on deck, Patron on ice, and we could pop bottles all night. You could have whatever you like. Yeah. That's what it made me think about. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't called nobody nothing. I'm just saying, when you tell me, right, yo, I called a murder, or you killed them, yeah, and how much time they give you? They gave me 5 years probation. Rats on deck. That's what songs start playing. Patron on ice. And we could pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. You like, yeah. That's what I start hearing when you tell me that. Yo, they hit me with a body, son. You know what I mean? Yo, they hit me with the body, B. You know what I mean? You know how you New York niggas talk. Yo, son, you know what I mean, son? Niggas go, hit me with the body, you know what I mean? Oh, word? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, B, yo, call out body, son. Sean, goddamn, shoot him in the head, son. Oh, word? That's what happened? How much time they give you? How much time they give you for that body? Yo, son, you ain't gonna believe this, B. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I walked off clean, son. I walked off clean with 5 years probation for the cold-blooded murder. Rats on deck, Patron on ice, and we could pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Shorty, you the hottest. I love the way you got it. Brain so good, could swore you went to college. Yeah. Vacations in the tropic. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. Yeah, you gotta know something, son. The homie Zip got me blocked, you know what I mean? So I can't get in his chat, but I would have told the nigga, you got, yo, son, you know what I mean, B? Yo, B, I'm telling you, son, you know what I mean? Nah, son, you know what I mean? Nah, son, yo, niggas really hit me with like 5 years probation for the body and all that. Rats on deck, Patron on ice, and we could pop bottles all night. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. My chick can have what she want. Go to any store, buy any bag she want. And no, you ain't never had an informant like that hit up on the stand, testify like that. Yeah. I'm just fucking. I'm just playing, man. I don't want no smoke, man. Don't tell me the SMD and all that. I know you go, but yo, eat my nuts and all that. I ain't trying to. I'm just talking shit, man. Respectfully, I'm just saying. I'm just talking. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Why nobody in New York City ain't asking homie to thoroughly go through what happened with that murder? You know what I'm saying? You talk about you got a murder, you shot somebody, you killed them, you smoked them, you deleted them, right? And you ain't go to prison for, you ain't do no years. You got probation? Man, that ain't, nah, man. And they won't, nah, man. Was it a self-defense situation? Did you tell the people that he had a gun? You know, how did you get, see, that's what I'm saying, because maybe you went in there, you told the people he had a gun, and he pulled the gun on me, so I felt threatened for my life, and I shot him. Well, to be honest, hopefully you didn't tell the people that he had a gun, because that's talking to the people. You ain't supposed to tell the cops if that man had a gun or not. I'm just saying. I would like to know how you did. I would like to know who your lawyer is, just in case one of my people get in a situation. I can get in contact with your lawyer, and I can ask them, can they get my people, my little nephew, catch a body? I would like for my little nephew to get 5 years probation. You know what I'm saying? You know how many young brothers you could help, could have helped. D-Thing. You know what I mean? D-Thing could have used that lawyer that you was using. It's a whole bunch of young boys in New York City that could use that lawyer to get out these murders they got going on. But you the only person in New York history that I know of that, correct me if I'm wrong, to catch a cold-blooded murder, get a public defender, and walk away with 5 years probation. Salute to you, Zippy with the drippy. You got to be one of the best to ever do it. I want to salute you. I want to tell you, hey, I got a lot of respect for how you got out of that situation. I would like to know how you did it. Y'all just gonna let that slide under the table. Y'all just swept that under the rug. This nigga got a body. He said he got a body. He got 5 year probation for the body. And nobody ain't. Yeah. I'ma just leave that right there for you. Max B, cold-blooded, goddammit. Yeah, he ate the Swiss cheese. T.I.P., yeah, he went ahead and got his hands on some of that goddamn good mozzarella. Yeah, he like his cheese melted. He like the meatball sandwiches and the meatball subs with the mozzarella cheese on top of it like that. You know, that what T.I.P., that what he did. Okay? He ate the cheese. Max B, he ate the cheese too. Okay, it's a lot of you niggas eating cheese out this motherfucker. It is what it is. Now, I want to talk about that before we get up out of here. Big salute to the chat. We going live again tonight, so I got to regroup. We got a real situation. We gonna talk about some. They try to knock my channel down, but that's not gonna stop me from doing what I do. After the Super Bowl, we gonna go live. I've never heard him say it, but if it's true, I would like to know too. Yeah, I would like to know, man, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And again, I ain't getting that zip. I'm not. This ain't no back and forth thing. We not going to war, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more like that shit need to be thoroughly, a fine-tooth comb need to go through that. You know what I mean? Like that shit is unprecedented. It ain't never been done before, man. Especially when you just like, you at a dice game. You shoot a nigga in the back of the head, he die. Man, shit, they'll hold your motherfucking ass. They'll hold you, bro. Oh, he a minor. Okay, put him in juvenile. Hold his ass for 2 years. Okay, you was 16. Okay, now you 17. You going into 18. Let's start this motherfucking trial. Now we gonna prosecute your ass as an adult. They not just gonna put your ass back on the street and let you walk off. Let him. Yeah, 5 years probation and what? But you get 18 years for a robbery? Nigga, you crazy than a motherfucker. Well, you better get your ass. You better go, hey, nigga, hey. Don't talk about nobody else. Get your ass on camera and break this shit down, brother. Use these next 2 hours that you, so you robbed some Mexicans that got 18 to 20 goddamn years in prison. But they gave your ass 5 years probation for a cold-blooded murder. Okay. You know what, son? You want me, son? Son, word the mother, B. I understand what you was doing, you know what I mean? Is what, you know what I'm saying, B? So you got nothing, son. Yeah, it's gonna be on Netflix. You keep fucking around. It's gonna be a documentary on your ass on Netflix next. Yeah, Netflix Vic. Your Netflix zip, ain't you? Well, if you keep fucking around, it's gonna be a documentary on your ass on Netflix. Yeah. Don't you? Yeah, your ass want to be on Netflix so goddamn bad. Yo, salute to Yeah, they gonna put you. It's documentaries on Netflix, ain't it? It's gonna be a motherfucking documentary on your ass. Huh? Yeah, how about that? How about we put a goddamn documentary on your ass about that murder trial, that murder charge you caught out there in New York City? Yeah, how about they do that? That's good. It's just content, man. We just having fun with the content. I'm looking around. I'm just saying though, take what I'm giving you, but we just having fun with the content, man. Salute the Zip, man. You know what I mean? Again, if I was Rory or Maul, I'll put your ass on the spot right there. Hey man, yo, what's going on, Zip? Yo, everything good, yo? Yeah, yo, this is Rory and Maul. Yo, Zip, I got a question, man. I'll make your ass explain it. Yeah, you don't need to come on my show. Cause I'm gonna make your ass explain what you need to explain that. Bring your paperwork with you next time. Yeah, Zip, we heard some things about you. We heard some things about you, Zip. Respectfully, we don't want to. Yeah, 10 told that. There's some people out there that's speaking about that. Bring your paper. Bring your paperwork next time you come into the office. Yeah, next time you come to work, bring your goddamn paperwork with you. Please, respectfully. Don't come to work without your paperwork, okay? Don't clock in next time without having that motherfucking transcript. And we need to know the name of your lawyer, too. We want to know the name of your lawyer. Who is your lawyer? Who was your lawyer that did that? I'm just fucking with Zip, man. Salute to the homie Zip, man. I wanted to get that off. That shit is funny to me, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, he be in the DM with all that. But, I'm going to close out with this, right? C Murder, man, he was denied his last appeal or whatever. He was trying to get out of prison, right? And he was denied. And he used up all of his appeals, and he been denied so many times. They saying you can't get your ass out of this one. Your ass staying in prison, right? And I was like, damn, I was kind of like thrown off by that. Like, damn, like, it's all these different stories. He's been in prison for so long. So I did my due diligence and come to find out word on the street is the person that committed the actual crime that C Murder's in prison for has passed away. Now, most of these rappers, right? The first thing they're gonna talk to the people. They're gonna tell on the dead man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. When I was growing up, I never even thought that was possible. You know what I'm saying? That, if I knew you could tell on dead people and shit, I don't consider that right, me personally. But the code of the street says you can't tell on nobody. You can't tell on the police. That's why they didn't like Larry Davis. They said he was telling on those police officers. You can't tell on the government. You can't tell on nobody. You can't even tell on a dead man. The rules in the streets is you can't tell on nobody. All right? Now, if he did it or not, and salute, if he did it or not, what I'm saying is, if he went into the courtroom on an appeal and said, I didn't shoot that man, it was such and such, he probably would have a chance at going home. Yo, that wasn't my arm in the camera. That was such and such. He passed away. It's mad people that was there at that crime scene that said such and such did it. He dead now. But what was being told to me is that C Murder don't want to say that because that will make him a rat. See? Him telling on a dead man would make him like OG goddamn Terrence Gangster Williams and all that. And he would be considered a rat. That's the rules of the streets. You don't get to talk about this shit. You don't get to tell on nobody. And I'm gonna tell you something. The older you get, the more you realize how bogus this shit is, right? Yeah. That nigga been in jail for a long time. That nigga, I'm sure a lawyer could, listen, they could figure something out, but he don't want to cooperate in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Right? Black people, we the only ones that go by these rules to this degree, right? And I just wanted to kind of close with this, right? We hold each other to such a high standard, especially when it comes to like street politics. And most of the criminals at the highest level, they give their peoples a little room to wiggle out of a situation. And I want to give you a prime example because it applies to us, right? The Italian mob will kill you. They will delete you for being a rat. But if you rat on a nigga, you get a pass. You don't get disciplined. You don't get prosecuted. You don't get eliminated for telling on black people. Prime example, American Gangster, Frank Lucas. How did they get Frank Lucas? How did they find out who Frank Lucas was? They was working with the police. The Italian mob had some people that was FBI agents, and they found out who Frank Lucas was, and they put Frank Lucas in prison. Nobody got whacked for rubbing shoulders with the feds. The Mexican cartel, Mexican gangs, some of the most vicious and most, the Mexicans, we know them off, they do their thing. But one thing they are allowed to do is tell on niggas. If the Mexican cartel can get out of jail for telling on a black person, they don't get disciplined for that. They don't get eliminated. They don't get deleted. They don't get kicked out the gang. They are allowed to tell on niggas. We the only ones that'll shun our people for telling on the police, that'll shun our people for telling on the plug, that'll shun our people, that'll completely wipe out our own people for telling on the feds. We the only ones that'll wipe out our own people for telling on the dead. Imagine that. You could get out of prison if you tell and put everything on the nigga that died. He dead already. This nigga been dead this nigga dead in a motherfucker. And you could tell the police all this shit that was in the car was with him. He died. That was all his shit. And they gotta let you out. And your own people will look at you and call you a rat. Shit go down and you look and you say, the Mexicans did it. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of Mexicans gave me this dope, told me they gave me all these keys, the Mexican did it. And you go, nobody gonna rock with you. They gonna cut you. You gotta go to protective custody. Larry Davis, niggas in jail wasn't rocking with Larry Davis because he told on some motherfucking police that was robbing them and extorting them and trying to kill him. They didn't care that he went to war with the police. They didn't care that he was surrounded. They was trying to assassinate him, and he smoked a whole bunch of them and got away. All they cared about is he told on the goddamn police. All I'm saying is street code is done. It's over. It's been over. And if you still silly enough to even be in the streets, joke's on you, my nigga. If you're gonna be in the streets, that's the code you gotta go by. Everybody could tell on you, but you better not tell on nobody. You better not talk, nigga. Don't say nothing. Go to jail for the rest of your life. Be a real nigga. But the Mexicans told on your ass. The Italian mob told on your ass. The police, everybody told on you. But you you better not say nothing. Rats on deck. Patron on ice. If you still choose to play by those rules, joke's on you. The joke is on you. All right? Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Listen, 11:30. We going live again tonight. We gonna tap in. I suggest you tune in to this live stream. It's gonna be a real one. It's gonna get deep. We not talking celebrity talk. We not talking street talk. This was to bait the algorithm, which we did that. We did that. Very well. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, right? The stigma of black people. Yeah, man. You know, and again, I'm not gonna tell you to go against the street code, because if you in the streets, then these are the rules we have applied to ourselves. If you in the streets, you can't go against it. You got to stand on that. Don't get in the streets and then when it's time to go to jail or go lay it down, now all of a sudden you trying to wiggle your way out of it. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say if you in the streets, if you playing in the streets, then joke's on you, nigga. Joke's on you. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna leave y'all with, if you on you, nigga, you ain't in the streets if you a content creator. You a YouTuber, nigga. If you looking for help to be on Netflix and be with Rory and Marley and all that, stop with the street talk, nigga. You not that. You a content creator. You are now a YouTuber. You are now a tax-paying citizen on American. So yeah, y'all didn't know. Us YouTubers, we pay taxes to Uncle Sam. This is a job. When we do this shit, this is occupation. This is another stream of revenue. So all that you're not a hooligan. You are a tax-paying citizen on American soil, nigga. You are another nigga that ain't trying to go back to prison. Hooligans go back in. Your brother probably was a hooligan. Because that nigga got out of prison, went back to prison, came out to prison, robbed somebody, and went back to prison. Hooligans and thugs, them niggas go back and forth to prison. That's a part of this. That's something that you can't get away from when you a hooligan and you a thug. You go back and forth to prison. Nigga, you making YouTube videos, you making live streams, nigga, you a content creator. You academics, all in the same pot. Me, you, academics, Rory and Maul, we all in the same pot. You can't run away from this. Either you is or you ain't. Yeah, I know y'all thought I was going. Y'all niggas mad I'm back, right? You niggas thought you niggas is mad I'm back, man. You niggas didn't want me to come back. Yeah, you ain't no motherfucking hooligan. You ain't no nigga, none of that. None of that. You are a content creator. You are a streamer now. You, ISO Speedy, Kai Sinet, Grown Man Business TV, Mikey B, a lot going on TV, Harlem. We all, nigga, China, we all in the same, nigga, you's a streamer, nigga. And you need to stream and explain. You need, the next time you stream, you need to let us know who your public defender was, nigga. We want to talk to your lawyer. Yeah, we want to talk to the people. We want to know exactly what happened in there, nigga. I ain't saying you got cheese on your breath. I ain't saying that. I'm just fucking around. Hey, I'm just playing, man. You know what I mean? I'm just playing, son. You know what I mean, B? Word to mother. Hey, yo, I'm just playing. You know what I mean, son? Yo, word to your mother. Word to your mother, B. I'm just playing on all that. You know what I'm saying, son? Word to your fucking mother, B. Word to Canal Street down to the canals and all that. Respectfully. Like that? All right, man, listen. Y'all already know where you at, man. Big salute. I'm just happy to be back, man. We back in the algorithm. We doing what we want to do with this. We approaching 57,000 as we speak. I'm gonna handle some business, man. I know a lot of y'all gonna be watching the Super Bowl tonight, so you know, enjoy the festivities, man. Enjoy the circus, all right? Because after the circus, we gonna get the business. Oh, tonight after the circus, we gonna get the business. They can't stop me. They will never stop this. To my subscribers, to my investors, keep investing your time into the channel. Keep making sure your notifications are on. Make sure you subscribe. I mean, make sure you locked into the Realest on YouTube. Big salute to all the content creators. Big salute to all the rappers, all the actors. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Your ass will be exposed, homie. It will be a documentary out on your ass. Keep talking crazy what you want. Got woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's gonna happen just like that. You know what I mean? Big salute, man. I'm just happy to be back, man. These niggas, you know what I mean? Grade A level security, man. Government official security will be applied to the channel. To all my wrenches, all my blue wrenches, man. You know, when you get in the chat, we not playing no games. You know, I'm gonna get on some zippy with the drippy shit. If your ass talk sideways one time, we getting you out of here. We not gonna give you no chances to blame the channel like y'all did the other day. We not gonna give nobody no chances, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we even think you playing around or you got some op energy, we gonna get you up out of there. We gonna blame you. It ain't no timeouts. Niggas gotta go. From here on out, put you on the block list. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my shooters tonight. I'm sure they'll be in the chat. Any of my shooters that's in the chat, that's what it is. We ain't playing no games. No more fun and games for my wrenches. If you a wrench, you know, and you come in the chat, you know, it's work. It's time to go to work. We gonna have a little, you gonna be able to do your thing in the chat, have a little fun, but you need to make your presence felt. Niggas take anything out of line. We get them out of there. That's it. And I'm gonna really lean on that. I want my shooters to be shooting. It's necessary. Now, I mean, at the level that we reaching, it's necessary now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I might do that. Word is bond. We, you know, make sure you tap in tonight, man. Make sure you should stay tuned in, stay tapped in. We might just do that. I might hit you with a wrench for sure. Because, like I said, I ain't got no beef with no YouTubers, man. I just like to have fun with this shit. I talk crazy about Mikey. I talk crazy about China, all of it. Yeah, I mean, I like to have fun with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to be able to have built the platform from the ground up and to have fun with this shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it ain't no love, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the homie, word is bond. You definitely might get a wrench. All right, so listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You know, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. Listen, man, I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoating nothing. We not dressing nothing up. I'm only here to give you this game straight, raw, my G. Pure dope. No fentanyl, no baking soda, no quinine. We ain't water whipping this dope, and we ain't counter whipping this dope. It's straight off the brick into the bottles. TIP, 50 Cent. Nothing new. We already knew about this. Ratlanta is at an all-time high. You know, the decline is astronomical. It's something that needs to be studied in colleges. All right, 50 Cent doing what 50 Cent do. Max B, all these rappers, these content creators, all of these facades and these bravados need to be thoroughly examined. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know, the only reason why we spoke about this is to bait the algorithm, but also to remind the youngsters and remind the youth that when you play in the streets, these is the rules you go by. This shit is not acceptable. All right, so if that's what you dealing in and that's what you playing in that zone and you in the streets, then you need to know what you dealing with. And once you eat the cheese, you cannot get the cheese off your breath, my nigga. It ain't no mouthwash, it ain't no toothpaste, it ain't no goddamn dentist. It ain't no orthodontist that's gonna be able to scrape that motherfucking cheese off your breath, brother. Rats on deck, Patron on ice. Everybody know it ain't ratting if you got it. My chick can have what she want. Go up in the store, buy any bag she want. Hey, no, you ain't ever done it like that. Get up on the stand and testify like that. Yeah. That was good, right? You like that? So listen, man, you already know what time it is, but it's your boy Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in.